My name is Billie Asmus. I'm the CEO and founder of Repaint Studios and inventor of the Repaint Tray. What sparked the idea for the Repaint Tray was when I had a small business of refinishing and restoring furniture, and I was painting pretty much every single day. And I remember cleaning up my supplies at the end of the day, and I looked at my garbage can, and it was filled to the brim with those flimsy plastic paint tray liners. And I remember thinking there's gotta be a more sustainable solution. And I looked for a reusable paint tray with a lid and nothing showed up. And that's when I had the idea for the Repaint Tray. I knew this was gonna be a successful idea and product when I had tested my very first prototype. I went to the dollar store and I bought foam board, and I hot glued it together with a plastic paint tray liner, and I bought raw silicone off the internet for about 50 bucks. And I poured my very first prototype and it worked. And that was enough clarification for me to pursue this, that it could really be something big. When I found Venture School, I was hesitant to go through the program because I wasn't sure if it was truly going to help me, and I was pleasantly surprised. I learned a lot about my product, I learned a lot about my business, and realizing who my true customer was really going to be. The innovation space really helped me understand how this product was going to work. They helped me create a new prototype so that way I could really see my product come to life and how I wanted to make this happen. I think a big lesson that I've learned about myself is that I have the ability and that I have the power. I think when you're starting out as a new entrepreneur, especially a female entrepreneur, a lot of times you don't think you have the voice or the power to be able to make decisions, and you rely on other people for that process, especially in an industry or a business that you've never been a part of or in before. I think some of the biggest hurdles when it comes to a product-based business, or specifically mine, is not only funding, but the unknown of everything that's happening in the process, because you just have to trust that things are gonna work out, and especially when you have this full-on belief that you know what's gonna happen, you just have to keep going. When it comes to the funding, you get connected with people that you never knew were going to be possible, and the funds just start to fall into place, especially if you just have the belief that you know these things are going to happen, the funding will come. There have been a lot of big rewards that have happened during this business journey. I would say one of the biggest ones was when I won a global pitch competition with Lowe's and walked away with the highest purchase order for the paint department. And because of that, I now am able to have my repaint trays in Lowe's across the United States. The next big milestone for Repaint Studios is to expand our product line and to also expand globally. We are already working with European partners to be able to expand into the European market, and I'm really excited to see what happens there. I would tell a new entrepreneur to tap into the SBDC, to go to the Papa John Center, because you have to realize that you can't do it all on your own. There's going to be people there that are available and have the necessary skills and resources to be able to provide you and get you further than you could have possibly imagined, even when you don't think that you could, even when you think that they might not be able to do it. Just know that you can't do it by yourself and you need to rely on other people. Don't stop applying for pitch competitions, because even if you didn't make it through the first time, you might make it through the next time, because there are two big pitch competitions, the Papa John pitch competition and the Inventor Iowa pitch competition, that are for 40 grand and 100 grand. And I had applied for each of those for 3 years. And the first 2 years I didn't make it through or got honorable mention. It wasn't until the third year that I applied that I finally won those pitch competitions, and that money has helped me a lot. There have been so many people that have supported me along this way, and I always say that entrepreneurship is not possible without support. You need to have those core people that believe in you from the very beginning. And one person in specific would definitely be my husband. He has been that champion through and through, because he has picked up the slack with the kids and taking care of the house and managing things that we've just had to kind of work through. But another person I would say would be Candy, because she was one of those people that believed in me from the very beginning and has really fought for me throughout this whole process, and I'm very grateful for that.